City scoring 5 today. Yeah, should we praise them? Yeah, maybe, but on a larger scale, a bigger picture, Fulham has been very ridiculous this season. They've not really been the Fulham that we have known the past few seasons. So, yeah, City on one hand, okay, yeah, they scored 5 goals, but again, Fulham, everybody scores Fulham these days. Smith Rowe, from a Fulham perspective, had a very good game. Created chances, was Tranzeet Sports TV back again. It's that time of the season, that time of the year that midweek the games come thick and fast. It's December. We are approaching the festive periods, and the games are coming thick and fast. Today is Tuesday. There's the other games tomorrow. For today, we had Bournemouth lose at home to Everton 1-0. My boy Jack Grealish getting his goal, and the only goal of the match. Fulham lost at home in a very thrilling encounter, 4-5 against Manchester City, who now close the gap to 2 points behind Arsenal, that will play tomorrow against Brentford at the Emirates. And the 2-2, another very entertaining game, thrilling and very spectacular goals at Tyneside. Newcastle losing their narrow lead, for the game to end 2-2 against Tottenham, who have been very strong away from home. You remember they played, I think, 6 or 7 games away from home now. They only lost 1, drawn 2 now, and won the rest. But for the sake of this video, we're going to focus on the City game, and obviously Tottenham go traveling to Newcastle. Manchester City are beginning to find their mojo back, attacking wise, getting goal. I think they scored 2 or 3 goals in the last game. Today they scored 5. That tells you how well they are doing, especially Doku and Foden. These 2 players need to be mentioned. Foden getting 2 today, Doku getting 1 and 1 assist as well. Remember, I told you guys, I've always said it is not a hidden secret in this channel that Doku is a player that I've been hounding on because of his lack of end product. But this season, again, after his conversation with Thierry Henry, who told him to focus on just being himself and doing his thing, forgetting about the stats and what people like us are saying out there. And now he has got his composure. And if you also are observant, Pep also plays him differently. Now he plays him a little bit closer to Haaland, him and Foden, that pocket behind the midfielders. That's where especially Foden has been operating, and he's been having joy with that. I think this is his 5th goal in 5 games now. Haaland scoring landmark goal as well in 100 and I think he's 100 goals in, is it 105 or 111? He has broken the record held by Shearer. Yeah, that guy, I don't even want to mention Haaland in this video because there's no point. It's just ridiculous. That guy is a joke. Like, I don't even know. You know what he's going to do, but he still does it. In fact, he almost had a hat-trick today. He was denied 2 times by the frame. So, talking about the game, first of all, City scoring 5 today. Yeah, should we praise them? Yeah, maybe, but on a larger scale, a bigger picture, Fulham has been very ridiculous this season. They've not really been the Fulham that we have known the past few seasons. So, yeah, City on one hand, okay, yeah, they scored 5 goals, but again, Fulham, everybody scores Fulham these days. Smith Rowe, from a Fulham perspective, had a very good game. Created chances, was operating in the same pocket that Foden was operating against City, and got joy with it. Chukwueze obviously got his 2 goals coming in from the second half, and they scored 2 similar goals. Iwobi as well from outside the box made use of a loose ball and coiled that one in the bottom corner of left side of Donnarumma. And if you really want to analyze this game, this is not because I'm an Arsenal fan, but still don't look serious. They don't look like they can they're going to be consistent. I mean, if you are leading 5-1 and the game is 5-4, if depending on where you are, Fulham could have had a penalty in the last minute of that game. So City just escaped, and this was what happened the last time as well. A lot of people will interpret it to mean championship mentality, but other people will say it's not sustainable. So it depends on what kind of the pendulum you want to look at it from. But if I'm a Manchester City fan, I will know that this team still has issues. Pep still has work to do in this team if they really want to push Arsenal on this title challenge. Well, let's find out what Arsenal going to do tomorrow against Brentford. Then the second game I want to talk about is Tottenham. As an Arsenal fan, I don't like anything Tottenham, but they were thoroughly robbed today. For me, that wasn't a penalty. I mean, Benteke, we know he has his reputation, but yes, he wasn't really looking at the ball. He didn't really grab Dambon, and with the weight of Dambon on his side, Dambon actually, with his weight, pushed Benteke on the floor. So this is the consistency we're talking about with this officiating in the EPL. I don't think that was a penalty today. And sometimes football, and most of the time, football finds a way to balance itself out. And somehow, Christian Romero found a way spectacularly to equalize for Tottenham. The bicycle kick, and the ball came off his shin. I don't even know how that ball made its way to the line and crossed the line. And Ramsey considered those 2 goals today. Kudos to Tottenham. I mean, they have been on the low lately. Away from home, apart from Arsenal, they've not lost a game away from home this season. So they held that record. They continue with that record again, staying strong, and getting their equalizer. On the other hand, Newcastle, looking at that team today, a lot of noise have been made about Arsenal and they're having depth. If you look at Newcastle, they have fantastic players and talent. Eddie Howe needs to find a way to get these players to play football and leave this fight all over the pitch. And big shout out to Gordon's. The second goal for Newcastle today, I believe that young man, he took on, who was that on the right side? I can't remember now. With the pace and the way he put that ball across the post, for me, I will give that goal to Gordon. He obviously scored a penalty as well, so maybe you can give him. A lot of people say he'll be man of the match, but I think Christian Romero did enough to, as a captain, 2 times he bailed his team out, scored the equalizer in the first one, and then scored the equalizer the second time as well to give Tottenham 1 point to go home with. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Do you think the penalty against Tottenham today was a pen? Let me know what you think about that. And from what you have seen from City today, do you think City are back? I don't think they are. I don't think they're going to be consistent enough. I still believe that Chelsea, if they are going to be the one to push Arsenal this season. So let me know what you think in the comment section, and I will see you again tomorrow after Arsenal and other games.